And go live. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Putting on my shoes. It actually just got light outside. It is 6:20 here in SoCal. So I wanted to go ahead and go live. Came out here to let my chickies out and show you guys my new fruit orchard. So I changed some things around. I think I mentioned to you guys before that all the trees were getting cut in the back of my yard. And so, yeah, so I'm going to start by letting these girls out. So I am letting them out right now. Well, letting them out into their run area, not out into the yard. Because I still have to work, so I don't have time to chase chickens this morning. But I wanted to open up their house and make sure they have food in their feeder. Because I ran out of sunlight last night because um, I was getting those trees together. Hey, Jamia, girl, it just got light out here. I had planned on going live at 6 a.m. so I would have more time, but it just got light out here, and I wasn't coming out here in the dark, so that was out of the question. You had me cracking up with your sorry about the sirens. You had me cracking up with that corn. I was like, oh my goodness, Jamia is a whole entire vibe over there. You done threw the corn on the ground. I'm in the shed getting their feed, and then I will go to the back. You saw I got two new trees. I got the white Indian guava. I was so happy about that guava. Um, it looks like it's a bigger guava than the one that I have. I have the red strawberry, so that's like a small fruit. And this one looks like a full size. I'm trying to get their food in their feeder. Ran out of sunlight last night and forgot to fill it up. I changed out the water, but it was like after 8 o'clock last night, and I was planting the last tree, and I was like, oh Lord. So your girl ran out of time. All right, there go their food. I'm gonna open up their door. It's back. Let me know if it's okay. I had to turn the Wi-Fi on my phone. I forgot. Usually I turn it off before I even get started, so let me know if it is okay now. Oh, okay, you can hear me now. Okay, yeah, no, it was me. I sometimes I'll forget. So anyway, you guys, look, you see the patio? All those trees are gone. Yes. So anyway, I left my bananas up here because I thought they looked kind of pretty in front of the shed. So I left the bananas. This was supposed to be a banana, but like I said, I ran out of sunlight. Hey, Chris. So this is the new papaya right here. Hands in the dirt. What's going on? So I put the papaya right here just for now because I ran out of sunlight and I didn't have time to come back here and see where I was going to plant that one. So all the trees are in the back. All the trees back here were cut. Hallelujah. I was so happy they were cut, y'all. I didn't know what to do. But look at how many trees are out here. Now, you know this ought to be a sin. So all these trees were like on the patio and stuff. And look at my moringa. It was in between those trees that I had. And so look how tall it is. So once the season is over for this moringa, I'm going to chop it down because you can just cut the top. Courtney Cherry, what's going on? I miss you, sis. I'm going to hack it down and then it'll start pushing out foliage, making it more bushy. Oh, Lord, one of those beetles right by my head. But in the meantime, I'm just going to leave it alone and let it do what it do. It's actually going to go in that blue container. It's like a grow bag inside of that blue container. So that's coming out. That one right there is the pomegranate. So I have my palm right there. That one is the cherry. The cherry was actually over there. This is that new Indian guava. She is pretty, y'all. And then when I looked at it, I said, oh, this is getting ready to start blooming because I see the flower buds that are going to be coming on in between the leaves here. So I'm excited to see um, how this does. But I was asking, it's a Hawaiian lady that works at Home Depot, and she was like, man, she said, those fruits are really good. She said that was the first time that she ever saw that fruit there at that store too. And me as well. I've never seen the white Indian guava, but I'm excited about it. So this was my other guava, the red strawberry. I put those next to each other. These are both the apples. And look, so you're going to try to grow more moringa? Yeah, that, and see, I had a dwarf moringa, G Mama, and it died. I don't know what happened to that tree, but that one died. And so I was kind of sad about that because at least it was a dwarf variety. This one that I have is a full size tree, so I'm just gonna have to keep chopping it down every season and up pot it when I need to. But these are the trees. So this one is the golden Dorset, and as you can see, it's starting to get more flowers on it. I only got a couple of apples off of it this time, but it's starting to push out flowers. But yeah, so it's in its place, and this was the latest apple that I got. This one is the Ultra Dwarf Anna apple, and supposedly these do really good together next to each other, the Dorset and the Anna. So I have them together, and as you can see, it's pushing out more flowers. Initially, when I repotted this tree, it was like in a 3-gallon container. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate you. Um, Root prune, and you'll have a dwarf variety. Thank you, G Mama. I will definitely do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe you could do a demonstration one day. But yeah, I will definitely do that. But I did see a lady, she was showing, she said, just chop it down, cut it at an angle from the top. And she said it'll start pushing out new foliage next time, and it'll just be more bushy. So I'll do that. But yeah, this one is pushing out more flowers. So happy, happy. I think I got like 3 apples off of this one. So it looks like it's about to do its thing for the fall. So kudos to it. And this is the plum. This was that plum that I got. What did I get? The Weeping Santa Rosa plum. Smile Gardening. Hey there. Sorry, I'm bouncing you guys around. So this one, hopefully it does well. We are going to see. I see new foliage coming in at the bottom. And yeah, we're going to see. So that was repotted recently also because it was like, I think, in a 3-gallon container. So they're either in 15s or 20s out here. This is the peach that I have. This is a dwarf variety peach. That one is the Nectar Z, the dwarf variety. And that was already over there. That's the plumeria. So all the trees are back here now. This whole area was tilled on yesterday. Um, and then just topped it off with some mulch. Got it all mulched up to try to keep those weeds at bay because it was a mess, y'all. And trying to get all those vines out of there was crazy. It was so many vines in there. And then these are just the other trees that were already back here. They are in the ground. So I still have some cleanup to do over here. It was a lot of stuff. This one is the blood orange. You can see it's growing like crazy. There are some oranges towards the bottom of the tree. Right? I can't wait to get plums, Courtney. I cannot wait to get plums. This is the mango, and you see it's growing like crazy, and the avocado over here. I think the fall is going to do everything some good. But look, you guys, remember me and my granddaughter came out here last weekend, and I had an old bag of black beans that had expired in the cabinet. And I said, I'm going to throw them around these trees and see what they do. So I see some coming up right here. I see some coming up here and here. The rest of that I think is nasturtium coming back. But there are some that have germinated, so I'm excited to see how many more germinate out here. So, hey, if you have an old bag of beans, don't let it go to waste. Just go throw it in the dirt if you have the space and see what happens. But yeah, I am so excited about that. The only thing I know that's going to get me is the doggone squirrels. So, although we cut all the trees down and so we had a squirrel just climbing across the top of the gate, and we didn't have anything back here, so it went right next door to the neighbor's fruit tree and was eating the fruit over there. I guess it got tired of going to the neighbors over there eating their avocado. So I said, oh man, I'm gonna have to net all my trees because I already know the squirrel is gonna be over here having a whole meal. But you know, that's part of gardening. You're not gonna get everything. Right? Hands, you already know. So the bananas, these are the ones that was supposed to go to my son. But look it. So I thought I was gonna drop this off. It's already babes coming in here. I'm like, oh my goodness. It was two. Now I think it's two babes coming in there. I put beans in there also. I put beans some everywhere. So this one is a bush bean though. And then I forgot my guava in there last night. I was like, man, I had harvested guava and then forgot it. And I was hoping the squirrel didn't come get them. They still there though. But I put beans in this one too. And I see two babes coming in here as well. It's one right here and one right here. I was like, goodness gracious, these things get so busy out here. So, and this one sun gold tomato, you see this tomato? It's coming all the way down here. This is one tomato plant. One, y'all. Don't make no sense. It goes all the way around here. Uh-oh, sorry. Bounce y'all around again. But yeah, this tomato plant has gone crazy. And I was trying to cut some of the vines, but yeah, that didn't work out. Let me go under here, under this umbrella. But all the carrots are doing really good. So those are all the carrots that have come in. The white long squash that I planted. And I just planted the squash just to see if it would come up because they were old seeds, but they came up quickly. It was like 4 days and they had come up. There are a lot more flowers on the watermelon now. So, a lot more flowers on here. Well, my baby is still there. It's getting a little bigger. So, we'll see what happens. But they're attaching themselves to the fence, so that's a good thing. Oh, yeah. Said it is, yeah, it's fenced in. And this is the okra. Look how tall it's gotten. So I need to come out here and harvest. I know some of them are probably woody. I didn't get a chance to do a lot of garden work except for what I put back there, with the trees and everything. Hey, Gilbert, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have a great day as well. I need to come out here and harvest those rose indigo tomatoes. They are ready. And if I don't get them, I know the squirrels will be happy to get them. But it's quite a bit of okra out here, and I need to get it off of there. So I'll try to get that done today. The ones that are woody, I'm not going to worry about it because I'm just going to let them, yeah, I'm sure that's woody. I'm just going to let them dry out and keep the seeds. That's the burgundy okra. Thank you, thank you. Yes, please hit that like button. So, and of course I have the garden around the chicken house. Got to give them a little beauty too, even though they don't care nothing about it. The blackberry is still in its place because as you can see all the way in the back, I ran out of space just that quick. But I was just trying to see how the trees grow before I start moving things. Because I probably could move a couple of them over. But yep, that's the new little papaya. And then, guess what, you guys? After I got the papaya, I realized the papaya is not a hermaphrodite tree. Um, it needs another one, meaning it doesn't have male and female. Uh, it won't have male and female flowers. I was like, oh shoot. So I have to get a whole nother papaya tree in order for this to do something. But I'm gonna wait a bit because you never know. I'm gonna wait and see if I see any buds. They say look between the nodes of the tree. I should have did that before I bought it, but all I knew was I wanted a papaya, so I didn't check. So anyway, I'll worry about that later. But these are the other bananas. I have beans in there too. And of course, there's two babes coming in this one. Goodness. Okay, I will definitely send you some, G Mama. I actually have some burgundy okra pods sitting on the counter drying out right now because same reason I didn't harvest them quick enough. They coming in so quickly. But look at these zinnias, you guys. These are like the most beautiful flowers ever. And I have those planted with the bananas. And they are just so pretty. So more babes are coming in on that one. So all I'm waiting for is a banana flower because I'm just like, come on now. How long have I been growing these bananas? This started out as one banana plant, which was mama right here in the middle. And look at what's happened just from that one banana plant, all these banana plants that I have. So I will definitely not be buying any more of those. There is no reason. But yeah, the grapevine has slowed down. I do see new foliage coming in. I was hoping that that was done because it really went crazy. I love the way it looks and everything, but man, all the grapes will ripen all at one time, and then you have to just get to work. So I left my lime here on the patio, and I just pushed it back so it's closer to the chicken house, but there's quite a bit of limes on here. So, and there's still more coming on. This thing is going to be loaded with limes. So I am definitely happy about that because limes are expensive in the store, at least to me because I'm cheap. So there's some more there. There's actually some that I could harvest. I don't even see them now. I know they're on there. Oh, I see one back here because we moved it. Hopefully they didn't fall off. But okay, I see one back here too. And I left my grapefruit back here. So the grapefruit stayed, but because it seems to be happy in that area. But yeah, everything else. And the blueberries, of course, they'll stay back. They'll stay on the patio. This one started dying off, and then now new foliage is coming in. The heat kicked its butt. It was looking so pretty before. Thank you, G Mama. So, yep. So everything is doing pretty good. The corn is coming in. You see, I planted it on the patio this time instead of in the back, but the corn looks like it's doing pretty good. So we're going to see. And Jamia, look, I don't care what bug is on that corn. Your girl is going to wash that bug off and we eating it. So, oh, and my what was it called? Butterfly peas. So they did come up. I guess what happened was the seed shifted. You know, when you water, the seeds shift in different places. So they did come up, and then I put more bush beans in here throughout this bed too. I felt like the plants would benefit from it. Yes, that Cali heat was something else for a minute. For a minute, it's still pretty hot. Some more beans. These corn plants, look, the growth is just stunted. I don't know what's happening with those, but they're going to get pulled out. My potatoes, I need to add more soil around this baby. Another mound around those. These are potatoes also. And these are Thai long beans, so they're starting to flower now. But my little butterfly pea is back here getting drowned out. But she gonna be all right when these beans are done. Yeah, like right now, it's only 66 right now, but the high today is gonna be looks like 87, so 90 plus. But this is my cucumber. You see it's starting to turn yellow, probably too much watering. But I put beans in there also. I took my strawberries out from here. I think I showed you guys that. So now it's just the sunshine blueberry right here. So it has its own space. I still haven't decided what I was going to plant in here. I put some DE on top of the soil and let it rest. So it's been resting for probably a whole week now. But I haven't decided yet what I was going to put in there. And because it's still so warm, I kind of wanted to just let it be for a little bit. Just let it be. My chickens are still asleep, I guess. I opened their house up, but I guess they're like, man, we are not coming out of here until 7 o'clock. So I am outside enjoying some peace and quiet. And plus, school is back in, so of course it's going to stay pretty peaceful until like the afternoons now. So I was happy to be able to come outside and jump on live with you guys. Right? They're like, we resting today. You outside in the yard on your own. So yeah, so just sitting out here. Aisha, hey, how you doing? I am out here. I was showing the new little fruit tree orchard back there. I had to move all my trees. You know I can't stop buying trees, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you since I'm still on here for a couple of more minutes. After that, your girl got to go get ready for work. But I was trying to at least stay on for 30 minutes because, I was trying to stay on for at least a good 30 minutes. But anyway, got a new papaya over here, and all my trees were moved to the back here. All the trees that we had back here that weren't doing anything. It was just, you know, it was basically for privacy. But since we've got the lattice put up there, we went ahead and just had all the trees chopped and put all the fruit trees back here. So that was definitely amazing. I am so happy that they were moved because there was so much stuff on that patio. Oh, there's my little hummingbird. She's coming in for her breakfast. I have the hummingbird feeder up here under this little canopy, so she comes here every morning and every evening. Her and her companion, I guess. You've only seen one hummingbird? Is it still hot in your area? Like in my area, because it's so hot, they'll come in either early in the morning or they'll come in late in the evening, when it's cool. But it's shaded underneath this canopy. When I first put it out here, I had put it on that hook right there on the edge, and a lot of sun comes through there, so it wouldn't come to the hummingbird feeder. So now that I moved it, it comes all the time. So I'm happy, and it's two of them that actually come and feed. So I thought that was pretty cool. Say as long as you're not recording. Yeah, if I'm close to it, it's gonna run off. But otherwise, it'll kind of hang in with me. Even if I'm out there in the main garden, it'll still come in there as long as I'm moving slowly. But if I'm moving quickly, then it's gonna take off. So, yep, I'll be glad when it cools off. I know it's gonna be cooling off relatively soon because the mornings are cool now. Before it was hot in the morning, hot in the afternoon, so now we're getting these nice cool mornings where we're in the 60s. So Maybe in another month or so, it may cool down. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. But the birds are moving along. Like normally I'd come out here and all the yard birds would just be swarming in my garden. So um, I'm happy that the trees were cut so they can, move along to the neighbor's yard. Quit eating up my stuff. Said they'll swoop right up to your face. They love you, G Mama. They love you. So yeah, I got up early, got my workout in. I was gonna go live on the tread, and I was like, man, I do not feel like putting on clothes. So I did my workout, and then I did my shorts. I had to get dressed anyway for that. But I decided, I said, okay, I'm gonna get dressed to go outside and share the garden because I was so excited about it. And then, they're in the containers and everything, but, the roots will probably travel down into the dirt. Ron, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I was just sharing the garden, moved all my trees around. So the trees are all the way in the back now because we chopped all those useless trees that were back there, chopped them down. And we got so tired of pruning those doggone trees. Okay, G Mama, I appreciate you. Enjoy your day. I'm getting ready to hop off here in like 2 minutes anyway. I got to go get ready for work. But I'm looking at this lime and it's still putting out more little tiny fruits. So it is doing its thing. You see all these tiny little babes on here? More flowers are coming on. I know we were knocking some off yesterday when we were moving the trees, but they'll be all right. There's still so many on there that it'll be fine. So I'll do one more trek around since Ron popped in. But I know you saw the bananas, so these are all the bananas, which started from one banana plant, and there's still more back here. The new papaya baby, more bananas. And then all the trees are back here. Avocado, mango, blood orange, moringa, pomegranate, what is that one? Cherry, Indian guava, red strawberry guava, two apple trees, a plum. That one over there, it's a dwarf variety peach. I can't remember which peach. And nectarine over there. So all the trees are in the back now, Ron. Well, some of them. Some of them. Most of them are back there now. So, except for the bananas, the papaya. I haven't decided where the papaya is going to go. And plus, since I have to get another one, you know, just never know. But the good thing about the papaya is that it grows up. And so the fruit is usually at the top. So that's a good thing. Uh, and then the lime. The blueberries are still over there on the patio. Raspberry is still on the patio. And then I just have my food and herbs and all that stuff. But anyway, you guys, I got to get in here and get ready for work. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And I will be signing off because I got to get ready for work. So thank you, thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Get out there and grow something. Bye, y'all.